Good morning, everybody. This is your week ahead tarot readings for the 27th of November, when we said October. We're going to look at Aries first of all. Now, your main theme, Aries, this week is the 10 of Cups. This is a beautiful card to indicate success, fulfillment, happiness, happy ever after, happy families. There may be news around home situations or some good news coming in that you can share with the family there. Now, this week is going to be really important that you do things that you enjoy, that you take time to spend with people that you love, and that you just look at everything in a really positive light. You are really, with this conclusion card, you are really feeling that you've reached your milestones this week. Now, as I pull some more cards for you, Aries, you're walking away from what no longer serves you. So this is going to lead you to realizing what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and where you can see yourself moving ahead now. It's like you're stepping into your own power and you're realizing what does work for you, and some of the things that you might have worked or been preparing, some of the things that you might have been putting energy towards, you might realize now, actually, I don't really want to do that, or that's not really working out for me. Therefore, I'm going to start to move forward in what does work for me. So there's a bit of a realization coming this week, and that energy of focusing on what you want to do, not necessarily what everybody else wants you to do. Okay, and then we come with celebrations. So very much again in line with the 10 of Cups there, enjoying the week and reaching your milestones, spending time with people you love, particularly your sisterhood or brotherhood, people that are on the same page as you this week, Aries. It's going to be really important this week, Aries, that you let your hair down, that you have a bit of fun, because you've worked so hard. So just enjoy things. All right. Okay, let's move into Taurus. Now, Taurus energy here, we have the Page of Cups as your main card. So there's going to be some good news that's coming around you this week, Taurus. Maybe surprise news, maybe things that are unexpected, out of the blue. Someone or something could come up, giving you that creative energy, giving you that excitement to take it to the next stage there. Finances, you'll be pleased, balance out a little bit more this week, Taurus. You'll find that money has a much better flow around you. What's gone in is going to come back. And if you're asking for some financial help, you're definitely going to get it. If you're looking at ways where you can spread your money out a little bit easier, this is coming in as a balance for you. And then we have the Empress, so abundance all round. Fabulous week here. There may even be some good news around children and families coming in here with this Page and the Empress there. There is growth around you this week though, Taurus. There is abundance. It's a feeling of being more comfortable, and success. Success is yours here with attainment and with that growth. So the energy that you put in, you're going to start to really feel that abundant outcome, and where you can just sit back and enjoy things a little bit more. It's going to be really important that you take some time out for you as well. So look at ways that you can nurture yourself, pamper yourself, treat yourself, do things that are going to make you feel good. Spend time in nature. Okay, Gemini. It's going to be important this week, Gemini, that you stick to your guns, that you hold your own, and that you stick to what you believe in. Now, there could be some opposition this week. There may be things that perhaps a bit of competition. This card is called winning the battle, so you can win the battle. This card indicates that you've got to fight for what you believe in. Okay, so if you come up against something which you think, do you know what, that needs a little bit of helping hand, I need to get involved in that. If you believe in it, go for it there. Issues of the past could come back in around, or people from the past could come back around you this week, Geminis, but it's with healing. We have a healing card here. So accept apologies, accept offers where there can be harmony within the situation. Look at the positives from perhaps negative situations in the past, how you've turned things around. But there is healing energy here where it's going to help you move forward. Nostalgia comes in with this card. Now, we also have the Tower. So here we bring in big changes. So you might find it's a bit of a chaotic week for you. You might find that things are a little bit all over the show, or you're doing things out of the blue, you're doing unexpected things, and it just shuffles things up a little bit there. However, the silver lining is that you can rebuild on something. So if things do feel a little bit chaotic, especially by the end of the week there, and you just feel maybe a little bit uncomfortable in a new setting or in an environment where you don't feel secure, know that things maybe need to get broken down so that you can repair them in a much stronger way. You've got the power here to be able to bring in alignment and to make sure that things are more secure, because clearly they weren't in the beginning there. So although we've got the Tower, don't freak out with it, Geminis. Know that this is going to allow you to break things down to rebuild them. Cancer. The Sun card, it's happiness, Cancer. This is a beautiful card of families, happy families, feeling like you're winning. It's a success card. It's going to remind you to let your hair down, to enjoy the good things in life, to have a bit of fun, have a bit of play energy, connect to your inner child, do things that make you feel joy, do things that make you feel alive here. This is a great card around health, Cancer, because it does indicate your vitality, it does indicate your strength there. You know, the sun makes us feel good here, but very important that you do play as well. Now, there may be some battles going on this week, Cancerian, somewhere perhaps other people's opinions get involved, and remember, they are just that, they're just an opinion, they're not necessarily right or wrong. Listen to what everybody else has to say. This card is very important when we need to listen to different people's opinions. What you do with that is up to you from it, but we don't want to just dismiss things here. So we want to listen, but we also need to be heard. Sometimes this card comes up when everybody's shouting and no one's actually really listening, so it's important to be heard. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now the energy here changes that into more moving forward, stability, comfort, security, and it's like things from that battle, things take a step forward where there can be harmony on a practical level. So Cancerians, it's looking at practical ways to be able to move forward. There could be some offers of job or home connections, money connections that's come in for you at the end of this week as well. If we're looking on a love area, Cancerians, this is great for commitment. So moving into more committed start phases where, although it is slow and steady, that is going to build a good foundation for you. Leos. The whole world is coming around you. There could be travel talks around you this week, Leo. It's also indicating that loose ends are going to be tied up. Things are going to come full circle and you're stepping into your own power. You're going to start to realise what you want to take forward, what is finishing, what is ending, where things might have just come as far as they can go and you're now ready for another chapter. The Queen of Wands here is going to be really positive for you. So somebody's going to come in and help you move forward, perhaps take a lead, Leo. Now she's going to indicate that you can lead the way and you've kind of been there, done it, got the t-shirt. So you're in a good position to teach others. You're in a good position to, because of your experience and with the world and the experience here, you're taking things to another level. You're really stepping up there. Now, you might find that you want to run before you can walk. So there could be some choices and decisions that you're a little bit stuck with. This is important that you just be in that stuck phase and perhaps listen to your intuition. Don't rush a decision, all right? Sometimes we've just got to be stuck and then we find that the universe realigns things for us. Our mind can get a bit overactive there. So Leos, you could find that a dilemma or indecision leaves you feeling a little bit stuck. Trust your intuition and just take the time to figure out what feels right. You can't run away from anything, so you're not going to be able to bury your head in the sand, but leading the way and following what is right for you, especially with the Queen there. She can, because of her experience, it's like she knows what she's talking about. So you know what you're talking about. You can feel here, and all those waters behind you and the stones there, the blocks that could come in. Emotionally, just trust here and pause for a minute until things settle. Virgo, you're moving on but having to reevaluate things this week, Virgo. It's going to be really important that you take some time now to think about your worth, think about what you want to do going forward, think about the next part of a plan. Is the pathway that you're on at the moment the right one for you? Is the pathway making you feel happy, making you feel secure, or is there something else that's you're itching to do? Have patience, because things will move on, but you may have to just tie up some loose ends or reevaluate what it is you really want. That said, we have success as well though, Virgos. So you are reaching positive milestones. There is success, and one success that you can share with others. There may be anniversaries, there could be friendship celebrations coming in. You're going to be enjoying yourself here. So it's not all about all work. You are going to be able to play. Recognition is coming in for you this week because of your hard work as well. So look how far you've come and really pat yourself on the back there. The Four of Wands is an excellent card to bring you stability, security, success, and that comfort that we all look for. And then you have the Three of Wands. So this is really positive for you this week, Virgo. You really are moving on into much clearer waters, and you're excited. This card indicates there's new opportunities coming around. You've got some new ideas, and you're going to be able to take those ideas forward. Now, you might have to have patience with those, but the energy is starting to get excitable for you, where you will be able to see things clearer and move forward. Travel plans could very much come in with this as well, holiday plans there. But there's an excitement in the air for you this week, Virgo, where you're excited to move forward, move these plans forward, prepare for things. There's preparation, there's planning, and being able to reach your milestones here with success and victory. Libra, whole new beginning around you, Libra, whole new chapter. Adventures, Libra. Now here you could find that you've been offered unexpected things. You've got Uranus that connects here, so unexpected changes may come in, but there's a positive step. And look at this, we have the Star card. So really this is saying feel the fear and do it anyway. Take that chance, take that new opportunity. The Star card is good on every level, whether it's relationships, whether it's health, whether it's work, business. The Star card indicates there is hope. Keep optimistic. Everything is aligning. And you may feel a bit vulnerable. You may feel like you're stepping into the unknown, but trust the universe, because everything is working out how it should be. Now, the Hangman card indicates that you may have to just hang around a little bit, or perhaps make some sacrifices in order to bring this alignment in around you. Sometimes we have to let things go that no longer serve us. Sometimes we have to let things go when we need to break a habit or break free from things to move forward. So while I'm super excited about opportunities and new ventures around you, it may mean that there's some sacrifices that you might have to make in order to grow, in order to move forward. Scorpio, hold on to your money this week, Scorpio. Try not to overspend things. Now, they might find, Scorpio, that you are saving up for something. Perhaps it's Christmas, perhaps it's a big purchase there, so you might have to be careful about what comes in and what goes out. However, try not to block yourself this week, Scorpio. Try not to be too blocked in, like, I'm not doing this or I'm not doing that. Don't be too rigid. You need some flexibility this week, otherwise you're going to find that you aren't moving anywhere. You're going to feel stuck there. Okay, so as much as I want to say be careful about what comes in and what goes out, at the same time allow a little bit of flexibility in there. Whatever it is that you're protecting, whatever it is you're trying to hold together, just be a bit flexible. The Ace of Cups brings good news around you. So as the week unfolds, you're going to hear some good news. You're going to be offered some good news. There may be some spiritual development that's coming in for you, taking you to another level. Good news around friendships, good news around birth and family news here. And although you have the worry card, the Nine of Swords, for me that always comes up when I want to say, like, don't worry. So you could be feeling a bit anxious, Scorpio, this week. You might be feeling a bit overwhelmed and having lots on your mind, but really don't worry about it. This card indicates that you're worrying unnecessary. All those sleepless nights, everything that's on your mind, try and look at the positives there. Look at the joy of it there. Try not to allow that stress and your monkey mind to overwhelm you or overtake and block you. There's really no need, because there's plenty of fabulous opportunities and good news waiting, Scorpio. Sagittarius, trust your gut feeling, Saggies. This is going to be super important. Now, you could be teaching spiritual things, you could be looking to learn spiritual things this week, but it's going to be important, no matter what says what, that you follow what feels right inside. All right, there's an air of either secrets this week, Saggies. There's an air of maybe having to keep things a bit private this week. Now, if something around you is feeling a bit uncertain, go with that feeling. All right, look at symbols and signs. Look at the signs of the birds, butterflies, of numbers, repeated numbers. Look at the spiritual signs that are going to come in around you. The whole world of change is there. There is luck on your side, Sagittarius. Travel, this connects to you very well, because it's ruled by Jupiter, your planet. So there's a feeling of expansion that's coming in, particularly on a spiritual connection for you, Sagittarians. Also, teachings and learning. You're going to be expanding or perhaps teaching more, sharing your knowledge with others there. But take a chance, take a chance. A change is coming. Reevaluate your emotional side of things. While this is excellent for you, there's also this certainty, similar, where there's this like hidden aspect going on. So you might have to do a little bit more research, Saggies. You might have to do a little bit more digging. You might have to delve into situations a bit more and see what it really is. Sometimes a cheap bit of jewelry is what it is, and sometimes you've got to spend a bit more to make it worth it. So this card looks at reevaluating what is worth it, particularly on an emotional level, because all is not clear at the moment. Okay, again, trust your intuition, but do a little bit more research, do a bit more digging, and try not to be too disillusional with what's going on. Try not to be in fantasy land there. Keep yourself grounded. Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, you could be looking at getting some advice from perhaps a solicitor, a lawyer, or a consultant. Perhaps you are a counsellor, perhaps you are that type of person, and there is more work or the need for you to use that energy this week. This week, Capricorn, is saying detach yourself emotionally from things. Try to step back on that emotional side and use your head, use your logic. All right, be smart, think smart there. Plans and preparations start to take place, ideas start to move forward. So by thinking smart and getting some good advice, you're able to move forward there. You're able to step up. The world is your oyster. Either way, whatever opportunities present themselves, and there might be more than one, either way, this is going to be good news for you, where you can look to grow, where you can look to take an idea and move forward with it. Lots of ideas, Page of Swords, lots of ideas come around you this week. Your head should be buzzing with things, but it'd be important that you get those ideas out, that they don't just stay buzzing in your head, that you get the clarity, that you ask for some advice. Even if you don't want to ask for their advice, Capricorns, even if you think you know it all, it's going to be important that you perhaps work alongside someone who can help you filter all those ideas and action some of those ideas. Now, some of you Capricorns could be working or connected to people with mental health here this week as well. I would say there's good news around moving forward with that situation there, particularly if it's to do with a younger person there, where there is confusion around. So it's going to be important to communicate, to get it out of the head, to communicate one way or another, and to start to look at ways of moving forward rather than just going around and around in circles. Aquarius, a Hermit. Now, this is a week of where you might feel solitary, where you may feel like you just want to go within, where you may feel like you want to take time out from the world. It's super cold outside, so no wonder. Hopes and dreams, things you put in a little box this week, however, Aquarius, is your chance to get that out and to think about how you can make magic happen, how you can manifest all your goals, all your ideas, and all your dreams. Working alone seems to be causing a bit of a block. I'm going to say, like, you may want to work along with others a bit more this week, or connect to others a little bit. Spending time on your own is good, but not for a long time, okay? So actually reaching out and celebrating with others, spending time with others is going to be good for you this week. Here you also have reaching a positive milestone, Aquarian. So by thinking smart and acting on what it is you want to do, you're going to start to see that there is breakthroughs, making headways and feeling victorious. It's like you're coming home with the results. Some of you could be passing exams or winning at something. So this is an excellent card where you're going to start to feel victorious, and other people around you are going to be enjoying that and sharing that. Don't let it go to your head though, the Devil card. Avoid temptation that has a negative influence. You might want to just sit on that glory and pause for a while. If something pops up to do with the temptation, an offer, or something where you just feel, do you know what, that's going to cause me a block or make me feel like I'm restricted, that's not for you, okay? You need to break free from what's restricted there. Look at unhealthy habits that you might be looking to break this week, Aquarians. Try not to get tempted into negative ways, and that will include some depression there. So if you've been feeling a bit low, this is where I feel you'll be better off perhaps coming out of that solitary side and mixing a little bit with others. Know that you've got a choice though. Know you've got a choice. You don't have to get involved in anything that is unhealthy there. And Pisces, my favourite card, the Chariot. We're winning here, Pisces. You are overcoming obstacles, you're overcoming challenges, you've got more focus, you've got more drive. It's like you're achieving things now, and we don't want to be distracted. You could easily be distracted by something shiny perhaps, so it's important that you stay on track and you stay focused with your goal, especially if it connects to learning or training or education in any way. Here we've got new ideas, new opportunities, and they're very exciting around leveling up, stepping up, and how you can take things to the next level. Anything to do with younger people is going to be favourable for you, but educating yourself and expanding your brain is what I want to say there. And as we talk about your brain and your mind there, you can be your own worst enemy. You can block yourself and think, I can't do this, I can't do that. But the opportunity is there for you too. But it just stays at an opportunity unless you do something about it. So here you're going to have to think, where there's a way, where there's a will, there's a way. You might have to think outside the box. You might have to think a little bit more, expand on that thinking, and try not to allow your mind to block you or that victim energy set in, okay? Because you could trap yourself and block yourself unnecessarily there. You've got a fantastic instinct. Listen to your instincts there. Trust your intuition, but think how you can get yourself out of a bit of a pickle. Don't let your mind block you. Your mind is so powerful, Pisces. Your mind can stop you doing anything, and actually with these cards you've got the potential to do whatever you want. So you might have to have a word with yourself and think, actually I'm self-sabotaging here, I'm blocking myself, when really there are some great opportunities and I need to stay focused on that and not let my mind get in the way. If you want to book a reading, or if you want to grab my tarot diary that's come out now, go onto my website www.katemay.co.uk. You'll be able to see that, or you can book readings with me through that. Have a fabulous week, everyone.